out. Talk it out, show. Talk it out, show. Talk it out. Talk it out.
Yeah, talk it out, trying to figure out the facts. We over here doing everything with the rap.
Hello.
Welcome to the Talk It Out Show.
I'm Lydia.
I am Joanne.
And we are here to talk about Married to Medicine. Well, we were watching it yesterday when I was going through my spouts.
Yes.
And what did you feel about it? Because she never watches these shows. How did you feel about Married to Medicine?
I liked it, but it just, I don't know. It
Really,
just these I know. I'm just so deep thought about this thing. These shows are a trip. Let's just say that for me. That's what I say.
Okay.
For me, like, I just personally feel that sometimes, once I watch a whole bunch of them, sometimes I think these people have way too much money. They have way too much money, way too much time on their hands to be thinking about some of the stuff they be thinking about. I do think they get creative sometimes with the little parties they have and things like that. So, I mean, I like those, which are cute. But a lot of people really have some serious issues. And they really, and I really do think that, but what I do like about some of it is along the way, some of them discovered the issues that they had and realized, okay, maybe I need to work on myself. Need to do some things. But a lot of them they were not nice to each other. There was a lot of just...
None of them are really nice to each other. You have your Mariah, which I really like. You have Quad. You have Jackie, Lisa, Simone. And Dr. Heavenly.
Yes.
And
And then the other one, what was the new one? I keep forgetting.
Janice?
Yes. I like her. But I think what it was people have their issues or whatever. But it makes me look at friendship differently. Because, the older I get in life, and people always talk about, you be happy if you have one or two good friends, once you get to our age or whatever. Because, when you're younger, you just think friends are just great and whatever. But when you get older, it's like, and for me, it's like, I really don't, not that I don't desire to have friends. I just, it's just that, because especially when you watch so much of the backstabbing and things like that, because you're thinking this person is really your friend, or you think this person really became your friend and you started trusting the person or whatever, you know what I mean? You may even have something that's in common that really ties you together or things like that. But then all of a sudden people are just so like hurtful, you see certain characteristics of some, just like you were saying, how you know this Lisa, nobody should ever go into business with this chick. She's a good person for herself. Yes, great. People look at her and think she's successful, whatever. She's successful herself. When she tries to work with somebody else, she just doesn't have those skills. And it ruins a lot of her relationships because she
never looks at herself as being the problem.
As a problem.
Or as an issue. And it's like, you don't. Because like I know when I try to work with people, I try to make sure that I'm always looking out for the other person, not just for myself personally, but she doesn't do that at all. She goes, okay, this is this, and I'm going to trademark this name, and I'm going to do this, or it's always somewhere where it just mainly benefits hers, and everybody's just riding on her coattails. And as these women are very strong women, nobody wants to ride on nobody's coattail, And I think that's where she has a lot of her issues. As far as Lisa, that's why I said I would never go into business with her. Because even like today, I had somebody who I was on the business that we agreed to do it this way. But I guess they noticed that like on my end, it's better. And it's like...
because you have your own thing going.
And she has her own thing going. Yeah. But as you're looking at that, it's like, okay, oh, well, why not do it this way and do it that way? Well, because it's still mine. Over here, we're just collaborating. You do yours over there, I do mine over there, and we do it at the same time. But people don't realize they do that,
and then I think there's also the effort that you and the work you put into it to get you to where you are already. And somebody wants to just hop on that,
and the people they look at me and go, "Oh, well, you're like Lisa," and it's like, No, because we agreed to the terms that we have.
Mm-hmm.
You are now trying to change up the terms.
Yeah.
The terms was what it was, and it wasn't a big deal until you started paying attention that, oh, I might be getting a little bit more views than yours, or I might be doing this. Yeah. And it's not that, you know.
And listen, we have no problem with trying to boost anybody up because that's what we're trying to do anyway. Yeah. We're trying to help each other up and things like that. But like we said, I mean, I'm just going to be just honest. Like, you know, before we even did any of this, we did years and years and years and years of it before. And what, you know, like I said, we built up in a whole nother platform, like I said, built years and years and years and developed listeners in that other platform that those listeners haven't come over to this platform yet or whatever. And we're trying to get them over here to see us now when all they were just listening to us before. So we're trying to get everybody to get us on all the other platforms because this has been a long time in the making. Yeah. And for me, even though there's no money, it hasn't been any money involved all the years we've worked, I wouldn't want somebody to come right now and go, oh, you know what? Let me just hop on right now when you're starting to get a little bit of success. Yeah. And I worked all these years, and you were never there. Exactly. And during those years, we was promoting you the whole time anyway. Exactly. So, and they never supported. They weren't watching us. They weren't doing anything. I don't even understand they knew we was playing their stuff or supporting them because they weren't listening to us. Yeah. And so my whole thing is it's all a thing to me for people to be able to support each other. If I see it coming back, you help me, I'm helping you. I don't have a problem with it. But when you just going to go, the success is coming to them, so people know them now, boom, now all of a sudden I want to be on it. Now I want to do this. Yeah. Because I got that person. It's like that person, I just had a revelation. That person's trying to get it regardless through either one. Yeah. Of us.
And that's the thing about it is, and that's why you have to make sure when you do in your business, you have to make sure that, like, what I do agree with Lisa is that she does cover herself. Mm-hmm. But when you cover yourself, you don't want to knock somebody else off. Mm-hmm. Whatever your agreement is, keep it as that agreement. Don't change up on the agreement because I don't care which way you go, that agreement will get changed up. And you don't want to. She
teaches my son and teaches her children the same thing. When she has an issue, she always says, you know, be a man of your word, be a woman of your word, stuff like that. She wants you to do that. So like they're saying is, okay, if we made this agreement, let's keep this agreement. Don't start changing it. You know, this is what we agreed upon.
And I also let them know, like, regardless, you might see me and Joanne, or you might just see me on the page, but this is your business as well. You're the behind the scenes. It wouldn't be nothing without the behind the scenes, so you're just as much a part of this business. So when we make money, you make money. It's just it's a cycle that we continue to do. And I'm not changing that up when now here's a green dollar bill, and now I want to change it up. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep my word or what I do. They do, and that's what I said. It's like, it's all about
money does change people. I will say that. And a lot of times we don't want it to, but sometimes it does.
And like I said, well, then don't go into business. You got to kind of know who you're going into business with, how their work ethics, how many times. Because like I said, since Lisa been on Married to Medicine, every time she does business with somebody, each person has an issue. So you know not to work with it. So why is people still working with it?
That's when she needs to step back and look at herself.
But she don't have to because she realized everybody dumb enough to keep coming to her. Why? So why?
Every single one of them women ain't gonna be her.
She don't care about the friendship. She care about her green dollar bills. And you guys are still going over there doing the green dollar bills, so they ain't no worry about it. Yeah. And you have then like the other ladies. You got Mariah. She promotes everybody, but then everybody wants to dog her. So she's the one that got Married to Medicine working up in Atlanta, and then she's the one that introduced everybody to everybody, and then they turn around and dog Mariah. So it's like that's why I feel sorry for Mariah, and that's why I like Mariah. People wonder why I like her. That girl can dress. Like, she got that boot on, and that boot be matching everything she wear. That girl can dress. And I just love the way I just love her personality, and I love that how all these women just jump down the throat and always got something to say about it, and she holds herself up high like the woman, the queen that she is, and I give her queen status. I don't give none of those other women the queen status, but I do give Mariah her queen status. She knows She is royalty from the beginning to the end. And ain't not one of them women can knock her from being the queen that she is. And that is why I like Mariah. So if y'all wonder why I like Mariah, that is why. Because these other ladies be tripping. They ain't a woman of their word. They sorry. They pour excuse. They start drama and want to call it they the realest person on it. That's what's right. I'm the realest person on it. No, you the realest drama person on here. You know how to cause drama and then try to make it look like it's everybody but you. So that's just, like I said, when you watch these reality shows, you got to understand, take what you can out of it, but don't want to live vicariously through these women because they're broken and going through just as much crap as the rest of the people. So don't even fall for the hokey doke.
And I think that's what I think for me, just watching it kind of hurt me too to see so many of our women going against each other. You know what I mean? I wish there would. I mean, I guess probably the best thing was the best friends thing. That was like that. But you gotta
understand the reason, and that I like to talk about. I'm glad you brought that up because I forget about that. We hate seeing black women going against each other. I'm one of them. But we got to be realistic with anybody watching if they was always getting along.
No, you're right. You're right about that.
They wouldn't.
But that's what.
What I had to talk to myself about it because I was feeling the same way you was feeling. Yeah. But then I told myself, will I be watching it? No. The reason I'm watching it is because they're fighting over stupid stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's entertainment. That's what we're doing. That's what we're watching them for. But what I'm saying is, too, and in reality, and at the end of the day, it's like, it lets me know what I don't want. I wouldn't want those type of friendships, So.
But and the thing about it too, you gotta look at the type of friendship. Somebody has to always tell somebody's business for that reality show to work. Yeah. That's something that don't normally happen the way it is. You're not gonna always be confronted, and then there's all this stuff about. That's one thing I do like it because all this stuff said behind their back is coming to.
It does, and then because
and then you gotta deal with it, and so you be like, I wouldn't talk to her, but. Literally, that's happened with all your friends. Yeah. And the same thing. It's just that was never seen. Anyway, we can go on and go on about the Married Woman Edison.
But y'all check it out and let us know what you think. Comment down below and let us know you've been watching it and what you feel about it.
All right.
Talk it out, show, talk it out.